let's take a minute and think about one source, and that source is human cloning. Do you actually think it is morally wrong to clone another person? The answer for me is yes. Cloning is actually taking genetic parts of one person and creating another person from that person's identity, which basically takes away individuality. A person's qualities, a person's characteristics are being copied and put into someone else's body and being. Does that make it morally right? What about dehumanization? It also takes place. People are being dehumanized based on the cloning effect. That's why it should be banned. No one should feel beneath themselves. And I think that's what human cloning is about. It is hard for one to lose another person, but is it right for that person to replace them based on their feelings, based on what they think is right, and based on the fact that they think that person should live? To me, that's playing God. And that's a big step. And no one should have that authority to make those decisions. There are two types of cloning. One is therapeutic cloning, which is okay, although it is wrong considerably because it's cloning. Therapeutic can save people's lives, but it can also be a slippery slope to other things to take place. The other one is reproduction cloning, which it is when someone is cloned from an actual another person's body instead of through cells. Cloning another person is morally wrong because who gives them the right to clone or say this person should be this person or I should look like this person? No, that is not right, and it should not be taken under consideration. The risk of cloning exists as far as embryos dying. And take for example Dolly. She was cloned in 1996. She was a sheep. She only lived 6 years. So the death rate and the live rate, the lifelong living rate, is not actually proven to be effective. So why take these human beings to this level of punishment? Who's to say that they will live 1 year or even have one breath? So that is considered a risk, and it should not be taken. And another thing is who's to say that they will survive? Whose decision is that? Who is making all of these decisions? No one should be on this earth should be given that authority. Well, I tell you, some of the states have been taking it under consideration. Some have, other countries have taken it out of context. But I'm asking you here today, do you think it's morally right for another person to be cloned from your body? Well, I say, let's think long and hard about this. Cloning me can lead to cloning another, and cloning another person, and cloning another person. So what are we dealing with here? What actually are we dealing with? You have to really think about what we're doing. Some say we can save lives. True enough. But some don't know the complications, the side effects, the risks. All of that is taken into effect. So don't agree to disagree. Agree to know that you're doing the right thing. So I say vote no to human cloning.